Alright, well, that was unexpected. We had a giant worm to kill. By the way, I assume that's what basically happens to, the worm that you basically, fight. Is in the certain cults as, the Drem, or, one of, the star classes for, the cultists. But, well, interesting. Very, interesting quest right there. Anyhow, we're still gonna clean up basically the rest of Maj'Eyal here before moving on to Variel. That's still in the plans. Let's go to the Ruined Dungeon, I guess, over here. Or before I do that. So I've already gotten basically the two, ones I really need for, stuff here, so... I really don't care who I basically help here, but, I'll note that Durf is basically, getting his stuff basically done real fast, so... I guess we'll go to Grimly and basically, give him, his potion. And then if, if give Durf his thing, we'll just, deal with it right after that. So apparently, Ungrove Last Hope actually because it looks for Brawn, so that's done. Alright, let's see here. I would need a modified bone to basically help out, Grimly getting, his potion here, or I could go to Durf and, help them out. So, it's worth knowing basically right now that, only Maris basically is yet to get, elixir completed, but, Ungrove's basically got 2 potions, Grimly's got 2 potions, Durf has got, a potion, so I have to help, either, Durf, or, Grimly, or, Ungrove basically for, the last bit here, so... I feel let's get this done now, let's be done with it. We'll help out this guy right here, I guess. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The final step! Here, let me have those. Give me the monster bits. A final way for you, my good adventure, and then I shall return with both your rewards. Aha, complete at last. Enjoy the fruits of your labors, adventure, I know it, I will. To show you my appreciation, I shall name my firstborn after, what was your name, Den? Haha, I jest. Oh, do I go on when I am giddy? Very well. So here's the violently green gem, take all be off. There's a life-binding emerald, a lopsided heavy emerald with murky green clouds, shifting slowly under the surface. Alright, so that's basically done. It's nice to basically get that out of the way before, leaving, Maj'Eyal. And I was gonna have to, either, complete one of the potions or another, so, whatever. So this gives me luck. And this is a gem that basically gives me Constitution. Resistances to, Blight, Nature, damage affinity for Nature, some freeze immunity, life. That's some good stuff right there. I guess that's the crystal I can imbue and, angle him into a ring if I want, so that's, the idea of that one. On the part, I would probably care more if I actually, was playing on hard differently, but, normally I don't really care what the alchemists basically give me, so I'll just take what they give me and just go, and I'll be fine. Alright, well, over here we basically have, like, you know, the ruined dungeon. You always want to be careful in the ruined dungeon because there's always those, like, guardians that are, like, rares, but, you know. Let's get on to it. These guys are all going to be, like, you know, level 36. Interesting. I may have come here a little bit too late. These guys apparently scaled, like, the level. That damage shield is going to last only 2 more turns. There we go. By the way, I'm basically intimidating everyone right now with, like, you know, my daunting presence, by the way. I guess we'll go this way first. Alright, the first guardian. He's not in this area, apparently. Alright, I want to be very, very careful here because these guys, like, you know, hit pretty hard to the guardian, so this could be very bad. This guy's rampaging, apparently. And I know how much damage rampaging curse guys can do to me, so maybe I'll just set the level here and just, like, leave, or he'll catch up to me right away. Just in case, let's just activate this. Alright, this guy's no longer rampaging, so it's basically guys rampage on, like, you know, cooldown. I can't remember, like, if they, like, you know, get that basically off, like, immediately, but, you know. Let's just do this. We'll rush him. We'll put him back in rampage when I did that, but whatever. At least it wasn't a rampaging archer. Unique. Oh, there's the guardian right there. Keen senses, phantasmal shield, shadow combat, so Shadow Blade. A Shadow Blade humanoid of some sort. There's an assassin, obviously. Oh, there's the first trigger. I should probably note, by the way, the hidden, the ruined dungeon basically here, by the way, was actually where I basically found, like, you know, perseverance from my other characters, so we might find, like, you know, a similar, like, you know, Cornac style weapon over here as well. I suppose, like, it's not gonna, like, really hurt to basically tell you that, like, the other weapon's basically a mace because, you know, the description basically said, like, you know, a sword in one hand and a mace in the other, so. Oh, we got Dread somewhere. Alright, so something's interesting right there, but it's fine. A giant netherworm. Interesting. Let's call these guys here. The Queen Ant. Interesting. Oh, Nearville was the Guardian, so. There's the Guardian right there. It's just the Orc. He basically did Waking Nightmare to me, so that's not great, but whatever. This guy's a Psylocke or whatever, I guess, type of guy, so. Get rid of him real fast. Magical trigger fires off. That's the same bloated horror? Probably. Let's kill those guys off. I probably should have rushed this guy right away, but oh well. There we go, kill him. Easy rares are easy. Ooh. Woo! That's a pretty nice pick right there. Being able to, like, you know, hit for 11 strength is not bad either. And on melee hit, basically you can reduce like the hits, the damage to basically people I'm, like, you know, hitting, so not bad. I mean, I like my heal, but, you know, I think that's probably a lot better. This can absorb a shield on all friendly characters within 10 spaces, so not bad. I don't think there's anything in here I really care about, so we'll just like transmogrify the rest of the stuff here. Where's the extra perfect strike I now have? Oh, this is gone. Oh, there it is. So there's my pickaxe. Oh, that's not something I want to see. I have no idea what Void Monolith basically does, but let's just kill this guy off here. Kill off this guy here. Oh, there goes that one. Oh, there's about you know, killing like, you know, magic gears. Always fun. And a final guardian is over here. It's a brawler. Alright, interesting. Let's pop you. Give you this. Alright, let's see what these are all about. So, the river flows in a bed of stone. So, river. Might be dust. Yep, sounds like it's dust. There's like those like 2-1s hit. The feather flies gently in the wind. The tree roots run deep. So air and earth, or air and seeds rather. And Eldritch fires burn above or something. Eldritch forces burn all that lives. So magic and fire. Alright, let's go clear the final chamber. There's the infinite dungeon message right there. There's snow giant wraps, we've seen them before. There's dust to dust. Nice big long guide, by the way, about like, you know, fighting like different like, you know, menaces and stuff like that. That's about enough time to go down here. You know, I feel like reading this one's here. So, Bone Giants. One of the most horrific, vomit-inducing expressions of the Necromancer's so-called art is a Bone Giant. Not content with merely profaning the bodies of single souls, some ambitious Necromancers work to bind the bodies of countless skeletons together, creating hideous engines of destruction that can stand many times higher than the height of a normal man. It is a deadly mistake to liken these abominations to golden alchemists and alchemists employ. Willful and fey as they are, normal mages often only craft golems for utility and their own protection, while Necromancers create Bone Giants for the sole purpose of dealing death. And the only limit to their destructive capability is the Necromancer's twisted imagination. Ever fought a snow giant? Imagine one with 6 arms, and fingers like blades, wrought of sharpened ribs. Imagine one with countless skulls, lining every inch of their wretched body, all screaming for your blood to be spilt, as it flashes spinal columns like whips from its disgusting hands. After facing one of these grotesque abominations, you'll be begging to go back to the Darkera to pick on simple frost rime sunmen. So hate made flesh, evil made pure, death incarnate. The culmination of Necromancer's work. Whatever you know Lucius as, I can tell you that they do not match the countless myths and legends that surround their terrible figures. They surpass them. Once a powerful Necromancer finally crosses the border between life and death, the abyssal power that they could only initially grasp in drips and drabs becomes theirs to control totally. It is often said that unexpected quakes, crops failing, and leaves simultaneously falling from the trees heralds the birth of the Lich. Lords of the undead, Liches can annihilate ghouls and skeletons, banish dreads with a glance, and reduce Bone Giants to powder within moments. As to how to actually destroy one, well, tell you what, if you manage to defeat one of these abominations, be dear and grab your guide for me, for I have absolutely positively no idea. I like how, like, you know, as like he gets down to like this, like, you know, thing here, he basically gets like, you know, more like, you know, there's no way of basically fighting like a Bone Giant or a Lich. Or it's like, you know, you just fight them and hope that you win. Alright, that's basically done. Only Constitution, and well, I don't find anything else in here really, so whatever. You know, I'm actually trying to get a shielding room for, like, you know, replace my heroism, like, you know, infusion, but, you know, I wonder if that's really needed. Got wraps, worm breath. That's a nice weapon, by the way. Worm breath right there. And there's the Spiritual Fortress. Master, you have sent enough energy to activate the exploratory power portal. However, there seems to be a disturbance in that room. Please return as soon as possible. Alright, so something's basically up in, like, you know, the Spiritual Fortress, so I have to deal with at some point. There's the ancient Elven Ruins. And you know what, let's just go to the hidden compound for now. We'll clear out the, like, you know, blood color stuff here. I should probably note something, by the way. I'm actually still keeping around this, like, wild infusion over here because, well, here's the thing. It's worth knowing that basically in this game, like, there is, like, you know, ability to, like, sort of silence your, like, your, like, you know, magic. So I'm actually more of a suggestion worth to keep around, like, you know, the heroes of infusion or, like, you know, other stuff basically for that purpose. That's the question I sort of asked myself. Now here's a question. I basically have an explosive attack. Am I going to basically hurt these guys here if I attack stuff? I don't know. go here. Let's kill this guy right there. I don't know why I'm basically like keeping these guys alive. I should be killing everything for the experience, but oh well. They're only level 24, these guys, so whatever. There we go, we found him. There's that guy up there. Let's kill this guy right here. Let's tumble over these guys here. Why not? We got 2 of them to kill here. Alright, well, that's the first level basically done. You know, it's not even worth basically checking these basically out, because, like, you know, it's doubtful anything here is being strong enough basically to, you know, pick up. There he is up there. Hooray! I got an achievement I don't really need, but whatever. You know, I just realized something. I'm actually gonna have like my first like ToME achievement basically like appear in my Steam feed basically. For you basically like, you know, watching like you were basically friend like, you know, on my Steam friends list. Goodbye. So far I don't think I've killed any of these like, you know, slaves, that's cool. And yeah, basically like, you know, it's all tier 1 and tier 2 stuff here. Here's a question I sort of asked myself, is it worth to kill the Bloodmaster or just like, you know, keep him alive here, I wonder. Yeah, I was gonna fight him. I haven't fought this guy for a long time, so... Boom! The right thing to do. Did the righteous thing in a ring of blood and expose the Bloodmaster. There's the Bloom Soul, I guess. Alright, let's go back to, like, you know... help out, basically, like, you know, the guy I showed to a fortress. You guys realized something, by the way. I never actually, like, activate the thing in the Sheriff's Fortress, so... What the heck is the Scourge Pits? I'll have to figure out what that is in a moment, I guess. Probably going to mark a spell base at some point. Let's go this way. Good, I can teleport over here. I forgot I can actually, like, you know, get in here from here. There we go, let's upgrade my thing here. Eventually I'll probably change this guy's figure for the hell of it. Alright, well, we got ourselves something to deal with, so let's go deal with it, I guess. But before I do that, let's just check this out. So, I've actually decided at this point, by the way, that, like, I really just like making this character for, like, the hell of it for the most part, so... We'll probably, like, let's get, like, unstoppable base up to 5-5, because why not? It's unstoppable. And I'm basically gonna keep saving, like, my points over here for, like, something like Weapon Master, perhaps, but, if something pops up, I'll basically grab it then, and there. And, oh boy, we got ourselves a bunch of luminous horrors based over here. It's only level 21, it's fine. I can deal with that. There we go. Alright, so there we go. I can now use the fire portal. Now, a strange thought basically occurred to me, but maybe I should actually go to, like, Dreadful, or not Dreadful, but, the Firescape, like, over here, and set the level for, like, the Grand Corruptor. Actually, that's something to check, by the way. The Marcus Spellblaze is set for what level here? 15 to 25, so technically I'm actually, like, stronger than, like, this area, but, we're just gonna walk through here, basically, like, mop up basically this stuff before, like, anything gets any stronger, I guess. Alright, these guys are fighting, like, monsters, of course, because they're, like, that's what they do here. This is not a great place to be. Ow, everything in here hurts, of course. I'm closer. Let's kill this guy. And of course we got corruptors to deal with too, because why not? I forgot that waiting's bad to, like, do these, like, these guys, but whatever. Let's take this off. Strange tentacle tree here, apparently. Interesting. And of course, we got guys over here, because why not? Let's wait to the next level. It's all mage now. Nice bottom fusion right there. And we'll get unstoppable basically 3 of 5. Because why not? Some more cunning here. Up there, apparently. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's only 2 levels to, like, this area, by the way, so... There's a Spire Silk Robe of Spiredry. Seeing the word spider is like, you know, makes me think, of things that could have been. But literally, by the way. I'll note by the way, like, this is like a nice like piece of armor because it basically gives me like armor. This only gives me like resistances and like, you know, saves. And resist, you know, like, you know, they're useful resistances, but like, you know, having armor's not a bad thing to have. Plus, it gives me other stuff this thing here, so let's put this on. As you wear a strange set of robes, you notice something folded in one of the pockets. Oh, the Mantra of the Shiak. I'm not sure if you've seen this yet, but you know, let's just read it. So, each morning I wake, happy I'm alive. The traps of this tomb won't claim me today. Though its curse of hunger eats at my insides, I curse its one better for having outstayed. Say a curse for the goblin's torture that remained, and a curse for the gods who stole half the world. Say a curse for the chill that leaves magic drained, and a curse for the star that grew dark as its world. But most important of all is to note, in spite of fate's bias, only we survived. Curse the dead all you want, but we've stayed afloat. We're the only ones blessed with the skill sets to thrive. Our wit, strengths, and teamwork outweigh cosmic powers. They've done what they could, but Spidery is ours. And yes, would've been cool to see Spidery. Alright, I've never actually seen this, but you know, here we go. Thanks to the numerous contacts we have on the Elf surface, ranging from the easily duped natives to our own scouting teams, we've managed to gain a few captive elats. These prisoners are useful for a variety of tasks, including manual labor, magical research, stress relief, and developing new methods of torture, those last two often being one and the same. We try to preserve these temporarily valuable subjects for as long as we can, but invariably an experiment goes wrong or someone uses too much force, and the captive ends up mortally wounded. Rather than let these world breakers escape their eternal fate by simply dying, we put their bodies and life essence to use, combining several fallen Eolites into a creature held together by their collective rage and suffering. You'd think this would be a bad idea to have walking around our base operations, but as it turns out, it just takes a few simple enchantments to redirect their vengeful instincts towards their former brethren, making them fearsome and sadistic in combat. The rampages against their tormentors are simply hilarious. Oh, we got ourselves Ruxling. You're dead. Alright, what's this space all about over here, I wonder? I've never seen this before, so touch the tentacle tree, sure. As opposed to touch the tentacle tree and disappears. Okay. Well, we basically went through, like, you know, a little bit right there. Now, I just want to quickly check my recording here, so I will note that basically we're, like, getting to a point where, like, you know, I should be, like, calling this an episode, I guess, so... That sort of leads to the question, basically, like, you know, how much more should I explore for, like, this episode here, I guess. You guys are in the way. But whatever. Let's go kill a master, because I've yet to do that. And that's important to do at some point. Nope, not the portal. We've already been there. It's too bad I couldn't find a lore basically in this area, but you know. Maybe in the future I might. There we go. Alright, so let's go find Mr. Master. What's that underground over here? Oh, the prismatic ruin. Okay, so Maj'Eyal ruins have been inscribed on your body, granting you one on-demand spell talent. So, activate the ruin to create a shield for 6 turns, blocking several instances of damage of the following types: 4 lightning, 4 temporal, 5 fire, 5 mind, 4 skin, physical. I actually have no idea what this is basically all about. I'm actually just keep this for the hell of keeping it. That's why I'm actually, let's test a little bit, just to see how it works. There's the Room of Force. There's the one about the ogres. I think I already read this one, but whatever. You know what, I feel like reading it, because I feel like reading some stuff here. So, ogres have never been a thriving race, starting from their abrupt appearance as soldiers and laborers for the Conclave during the World Wars. Unexplained, aside from the highly unplausible story about the Conclave's overseers about a lost mountain tribe. Left without homes or proper runic training after the war's end, they were forced to found their own tribes and rediscover the fields of ruin and fusion creation for themselves. And though their numbers dropped rapidly, they enjoyed a brief period of relative success as nomadic rune traders, virtually unaffected by spellblaze. The spell hunt nearly proved to be their undoing, as their monstrous size and rune-covered skin made them popular targets. They were thought to be extinct, and only in recent years has the city of Elvia revealed that some ogres took refuge there during their time. Their descendants still live today, fearful of persecution, but gradually beginning to explore outside Elvia for the first time in ages. Ogre's most striking feature is their size, by far the largest of any intelligent race. They average at roughly 8'4" tall, and most are nearly half as wide, with muscle. They have a similar range of skin tones to humans, although slightly grayer in the whole. Their hair tends to be dark brown or black, and their eyes run the gamut from black to bright blue to purple, presumably a side effect of rune transcription. Their angular facial features invite some employ in comparisons to ogres, orcs, with strong jawlines, disproportionate large mouths and teeth, and squarish heads, but otherwise resembling those of humans. It would be remiss of me to describe ogres' appearance without mentioning their intricate glowing patterns of runes covering their skin from head to toe, although the exact patterns and colors vary. Although they excel at physical tasks for obvious reasons, and the necessity of a careful inscription has made their finger dexterity and penmanship rather impressive, their limb movements tend to be slow and clumsy due to their size, and they tire quickly if they overexert themselves during strenuous labor. Their slow speech, incredible appetites, and lack of interest in arts or more scholarly concerns has led to a misconception that they are dim-witted. However, ogres forced into studious tasks have performed admirably, and one needs only look at their runic patterns to know the patient study and artistic vision they are capable of, if properly motivated. This may tie into the humble, duty-bound mindset that seems to be inherent in properties of species. Most ogres show absolutely no interest in leadership or impressing others, only complete tasks in the most reliable manner possible, and such strategies tend to be rather simple. While Shalor use of magic is arguably a choice, ogres have no such luxury. Their inscriptions are as crucial to their well-being and structural integrity as in any internal organ, and attempts by the Ziggurat to cleanse captured ogres of their runes invariably led to them first collapsing under their own weight, then their organs shutting down one by one. One can assume that their natural infusions are just as vital. As such, ogre reproduction is a careful task. A newborn can live for a few months unaltered, but after this the parent must give the child a thorough regimen of runic inscription and herbal infusions. The parents typically perform this task together, using their own runes as a reference, and any mistakes made in transcription will affect the child's health and development. Usually adversely, though, it is believed that transcription errors are responsible for mitigating ogres' once uncontrolled tempers. As such, the inscribed patterns are as much of an influence on a child's development as the physical and mental traits of his or her parents. Due to the safety and comfort of Elvia, and their mistrust of much of the outside world, most ogres who leave their homes do so for trade purposes, no longer using Shaloran as couriers. Some have begun to enter the growing market of runes and infusions, and have proven very successful thanks to their natural talent in the area. Those few who could be considered adventurers tend to pack up their things and leave abruptly, not for glory or riches, but because they see a recurring source of misery in the world, and wish to dispose of it themselves as a public service. It is not uncommon for an ogre to sigh in frustration after hearing about a hijacked shipment of grain, head out, returning a few days later with blood on of a once persistent Bennett clan stuck to his club, and go right back to getting his crops. Although probably I never actually really wrote this or anything like that, but I'm very much sure I can say whoever basically wrote this did have some influence from coming from me, so this is something I point out with the ogres basically. And if ever I better point out because I'm pointing out everything else in here for lore and like the influence basically I may have like had on it and stuff like that. You all die. Alright, where's the master? I'm running out of places to find him. Is that him right there? That's indeed him right there, so there's the master. Alright then, so... the heck is this? Lore of Skulls. This is new, I've never seen something like this before. Oh, I want to note that he's like, the same level as me, by the way, so this might actually be a bit of a fight. Let's tumble over here. You're following me around apparently, but that's fine. Let's kill off him. Let's just jump up here for a moment. I forgot I had to step up by the way, so actually I'm avoid that by jumping around him there, but whatever. The master crumbles below before you, vanquished. Yet in the blink of an eye you see his form recurring from dust. Unharmed and ready to fight again. Aha, you fool, see how even death has no meaning for me? For I am a master and you are my toy, now and forever. Never die. I don't want to be hit by congealed time if I can help it, so let's move here. Coming off now. And he's dead. Awesome. So we crushed the vampire. And we got a staff. And we got the sword apparently. Staff of absorption, so awesome. The gravitational staff. We're just gonna clear up this level, I guess. Maybe I'll find some more lore for myself here from my no, we won't find any more escape lore here, but whatever. I should probably note by the way about the ogres lore is I wrote there. It is worth knowing that whenever I was basically writing up the escapades of Fey Willows, I basically did use the influences of what's basically already written to influence that story. So basically the ogre story base right there with about them being dim-witted and stuff like that, their temper and such and them being very hungry. That's basically a lot of influence I basically brought to my story as well. So my story is very much a combination of everything that basically is already in the story, as well as my own thoughts basically creating a new sort of world, so to speak. So I did my research basically writing up that lore, so throw it out there, but whatever. Alright, so we got some stuff here. Here's a tier 3 item, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. So by the way, I basically have the staff of absorption over here, so that's cool. This is another staff is used for chromancy and stuff like that. There's a nice little trident as it somehow picked up from somewhere. Alright, well, it's time to leave here and fight the orcs outside, so let's get to that, I guess. I don't think the orcs will be too much problems because I got access to wind blades, but whatever. Let's take these guys on. So let's do this. Let's kill off all these guys right here. Yes, all the bows are flying, but whatever. I don't think orc archers is anything too scary, so let's kill off you. Let's kill off him. Kill off him. Yeah, step up right there. I must have missed him with the Wimbley right there, but whatever. You know, I think I'm definitely gonna have to, like, you know, get more, like, you know, standard, like, you know, types of talents basically for myself, so I'm not basically, like, you know, suffering as much as I have been. However, there we go. We felled the orc. You were surprised to still be alive. Go at once to the last open before these events. So there's basically his log. Alright, well, we got ourselves an amulet here. That's not a bad amulet basically because it's got Bloodthirst on it. It's got Confusion immunity, Blindness immunity, it's got, like, you know, Sight radius, see invisible. I like the idea of, like, having more, like, you know, Bloodthirst basically, so I think we're actually gonna keep this amulet just for that reason. Just for the Bloodthirst. This is our stuff here. I don't think we care about anything over here, so off we go. I probably unlocked the Water class. So you have Water quite a lot since your birth. You can now create new characters with the Water class. So Water start with a game of free randomly selected class trees. Oh, interesting. This is different from the adventure. One randomly selected generic tree in combat training. Every 5 levels they gain a new random class tree, and every 10 levels they gain a new generic tree. They are bonus class, in no way meant to be balanced or even working with all possible time combos. Use it at your own risk and have fun. So basically that's like, you know, a Water class that's been, like, you know, randomized a little bit, I guess, is the idea. Not bad for an idea. Alright, I can level up here a little bit, so let's just drop this here a little bit. We'll boost this up here a little bit. And I'll just keep saving up points. I might just drop this into physical weapons back, like, you know. I'm actually tempted to, like, bump this into tumble or something like that, to, like, you know, get more, like, more cooldown, like tumble here or other stuff. But whatever. Let's report the stuff here, so here it is. And thank you, my lord. Alright, well, that's basically it for this episode, I think. I basically managed to clear out, like, a lot of the fluff and stuff for, like, you know, the, like, Elven Ruins basically over here. Just gonna just pop in here for a moment, by the way, so... Okay, so these guys basically are level, like, 4 or 5 and stuff like that, by the way, just to throw it out there, so... I was wondering, like, why, like, this is, like, you know, such a high-level dungeon. It's, like, because these guys are high-level, you know, enemies and stuff, so... That's worth knowing, apparently. I can easily get through it, but, you know... Just kill off you and back up here a little bit. There's how to be a Necromancer. Bindings of Eternal Night. This is new. Greater Mummy. Inanimate corpse and mummy wrappings, both very well preserved. Pretty sure I wasn't like, you know, something that existed before. What the heck just hit me for so much damage? There we go. You're dead. There's like ancient proper scroll, of course, because like, you know, why not? Okay, these guys just hit hard. That's the only thing to say about them. So I definitely don't want to be in this dungeon like, you know, too early, because like, you know, everything's like, you know, hitting like, you know, a truck, so to speak. And no, this is not a tier 4 item apparently over here. I doubt everything in here has like Constitution on, but you know, just do a quick check on everything here, I guess. That'd be a nice, like, you know, level 5 weapon to use right there. If that, like, you know, Great Sword there was like, you know, not anti-match, that'd be like so much, you know, nice to use, but whatever. Alright, we'll come back here at some point, but you know, that'll be like, you know, around like level 45 when I get back from Maj'Eyal, I guess. Alright, so this basically is gonna be it for like this, like, you know, this level. There's basically some stuff to explore around here. We'll get to that like next time, but for now, Maj'Eyal's more or less explored for now. But for like what's up here, we're ready for that.